So here, as we said, guys, we could find there is a kind of interaction between lion and tiger as competition because they are sharing the same food. Okay, so that's a kind of competition. So then we said there is a kind of predation between lion and deer, and we talked about predation yesterday, but as we said, we didn't, or we are not able to complete the session because of the internet connection. So here, guys, we're gonna just recall something. We said we have two types of competition. Do you remember them, guys? Who can remind me? What are the two types of competition? Just raise your hand. Okay. What are the two types of competition that could found among living organisms? Yes, Mihad?
Predation.
What that I'm asking, what the two types of competition that could found? Yeah,
between the same species.
Yes, between the same species or competition between
different species.
Different species or different population, but they must share?
They must share the same
same food or same resource.
Same food or same resource.
Yeah. So here, like this, we said that competition could arise between the individuals of the same species in a population because of limited resources. So they may fight for mate, they may fight for food, they may fight for whatever. Okay. So we call this, it's an interspecies okay competition. While there is an intra-species competition, which means it's kind of competition that could happen between different species, okay, in which they share the same resources. So like this, we start talk about predation. Who can tell me what is predation? Anyone can remind me what is predation, guys? What is predation? As we said, describe, okay, how the lion is gonna eat this deer, okay? Guys? Yes, Hannah?
He has to attack him first to eat him.
So they are gonna attack him first, hunt. Okay, so it means like here in predation, it's a relationship in which a living organism is gonna kill, hunt. Okay, the other one. Okay, so the one who hunts, we call it
predator.
The predator, good, and the other one which is hunted or killed, it's the
Prey.
Prey.
So, good, brilliant, guys. So we said that predation, it's okay, just temporary relationship. So why we said it's a temporary relationship? Do you remember? Said predation, it's a temporary relationship because it ends by ending. Yes, Hannah Yasser?
Because when after like the lion eats the deer, he will like it will only last for a short time, but then he'll starve again.
Yeah, so here simply we say that's a temporary relation because simply it ends by ending that free or even part of it. That means it just this relation happened between that lion and that deer during the time of eating only. Okay, they are not living together. Okay, for a long time. So we said that the temporary relationship okay ends by ending the free or part of it. So here like this we could find, and we find actually there is a kind, or there is a here there is a kind of link between predators and prey, and they could affect each other. Okay, as we watch it okay before in the video. So we're gonna just recall this one more time, watching the video one more time to refresh our minds. Okay. So here we're gonna just watch this part of predation, then we're gonna stop okay to discuss it. So here, guys, so like this, as we're watching video, you just summarize of the idea of competition and predation. Any hard question here, guys? Okay, before we start it, or before we continue, any hard question till that moment?
No.
Okay, so actually, guys, as we find here, as we have this limiting factors, and we'll talk about the carrying capacity and so on. So we know the first kind, or know the competition that could happen between living organisms, and we know predation. So as we could watch in the video, we could find there is a kind of link between the population size of predators and prey. Actually, both control each other. That means the number of preys control the number of predators, and number of predators control the number of preys. Okay. So how that's happened, because simply as you could observe, once the preys are low, okay, or the population size of preys increases, that will cause the population number of predators also to increase because they have much food. So in that case, the competition will decrease between them, which give a chance even for weak members to survive and reduce, so their number will increase. And vice versa, once the number of the preys decreases, the number of predators also will decrease because they have limited food. So weak members of predators will starve and they will not be or they will die because of the competition between them. So like this here, we find somehow the population size, as you watch in the video, of the predator and preys, they are linking, they move together. However, sometimes once that number of preys increases or sorry decreases to certain limit that may cause also the predators to decrease or they could decrease into high limit, and in that case that causes disturbance in the environmental balance. So like this guys, any hard question regarding to predation relationship till now? Any hard question to predation until this moment, guys?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So the question which I'm gonna ask now, what makes a predator predator and what make a prey prey, or what are the adaptations which enable a predator to be a predator, and what are adaptations that could make a prey a prey? That means how each species try to fit with its rule. Anyone have idea? What are the advantages the predator have so they could be hunters or killers? Okay, is Uta?
The ability to catch their prey by
So
using their speed or their weight.
So predators, they somehow must be fast. So that's good. Actually, they are fast. What else? So they are fast. They could chase their prey. What else? Yes, Jenna.
Their claws and
They
teeth.
they have claws, sharp nines, and sharp teeth. Okay, so like this, they could easily somehow eat or cut and tear the prey. Okay, what else?
A strong body.
Strong muscles and body which enable them to run fast, and in the same time they have somehow large power so they could control their prey. Good. What else? What do you think, guys?
If they don't have a large body, they have to have like an ability. They have, for example, like scorpions. They have like poisonous tails, so they can eat their
Yeah.
prey.
So sometimes if they are not that strong or big predators, sometimes they have other techniques or they have other tools. They enable them to hunt, kill, maybe poison, something like that. Okay, so good. So all these, you said a lot of adaptations that some that predators could have. Okay, and that's how actually also we could find that predators they have front-facing eyes. All the predators, their eyes are front-facing. They are found in front of their face, so they could be or they could focus their sight on the target or in the prey. While in another hand, you find that the prey they have lateral face eyes, that mean all the eyes in the two sides, which give them wide range of vision, so they could see the predators when they come closer to them. Good idea, guys. Okay, so tell me, what about the adaptations that preys could have to try to avoid or to escape predators or to defend themselves against predators? Okay, so what do you
The
think?
ability.
Others people, guys, please. Okay, so Tomika, Salma, Adham, just share. Yes, Hannah, Hani?
Some animals change color.
Yeah, some animals they could
According to
change their
the
color to hide with the
yeah.
surrounds. We call this. Anyone could tell me what the meaning of that? We call it.
Can I answer?
Yes, Adham.
Camouflage.
Camouflage. So some animals, some trees, they have the ability to camouflage. Camouflage actually means they could hide within surroundings. So they could not be oblivious for predators, or they cannot be easily observed by predators. What else? How also
Some,
trees they could, yes, Adham.
some animals resemble things from their environment, such as the stick insect, the leaf insect.
So that's kind of camouflage. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So what else? What do you think, guys? How prey could escape or how prey could defend itself against predators? Okay.
I have one.
Yes, Mahi.
In the sea, there are some sea creatures that look like sand, so they like camouflage the sand, and the predator
Yeah, so
doesn't see them.
that's still camouflaging. Okay, so actually we have a lot of adaptations that prey can do. Okay, so to avoid.
Mister, I know one example.
Yes, also Adam. Yep.
Um, Squids, when they feel danger, they blow a big cloud of ink in the water and they scream.
Yo, so that's kind of defense mechanism producing some chemicals, okay, that somehow could fear the predators or could make the predator confused, or they provide a chance for the prey to escape. So they sometimes some animals they or some prey they produce bad smell, okay. Some produce poisonous chemicals, and some of them, like the cuttlefish or these squids, as you said, they produce this ink, okay, which make the water turbid, so they get a chance to escape. So good, we have also do we some animals they have a technique called mimicry. Anyone know what I mean by mimicry? So to know about these guys, let's watch the next video. We're gonna find some adaptations that's found in for both predators and prey that enable them to be successful in their function or job. That means make the predator a good predator and make a prey able to defend herself or escape from this. Okay, so let's start here, guys. Here, back to the point. So, do you see this kind of adaptations which the preys and predators they could have? I think the most brilliant one is mimicry. Okay, that some animal try to take the shape of dangerous animal, other dangerous animals to just spare their predators and something like this. Okay, is it clear, guys? Any hard question? Any hard question regarding to this part, guys?
No, thank you.
So like this, we find predator adaptation to survive predators. They must be able to catch their prey, so they have wide variety and the methods as well to do this. We said some predators they could camouflage, okay, and some predators they have these sharp canines, sharp teeth, and sharp, okay, and the claws, okay. They also they could be fast. All these, okay, descriptions you said was brilliant. And also pre-adaptations, try to adapt, try to escape from this. So it have some techniques like camouflage, as we said, okay. Some of them they spray or they start to make, some of them are poisonous, okay. So here in that case, okay, we find the animals which are poisonous always they have bright color and something like this, or they try to show their bright colors as kind of warning for the other animals that they already, okay, could attack, or they could, okay, be poisonous. So they like this give a warning before they attack, okay. So like this here, guys, that's the predation, how predators and the prey they could, okay, work. Let's pass to another kind of relationship which is symbiosis. So what is symbiotic relationship? Okay, everyone, please, okay, get paper and pen and start to write your notes. Okay, I need you by watching next video to tell me what the difference between, are you writing, guys? Okay, so I need you to tell me what the difference between, okay, here, mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism. So actually there are three different types of relation. We need to know what the difference between this relation, guys. Okay, so watch the video carefully and try to find the answers.
Can I
Yep,
answer?
just wait. So here, like this, okay, we start to talk about the symbiotic relationship. So who can tell me what mean by symbiotic relationship in the first? What mean by symbiosis? Anyone have an idea, guys? Guys, grade 9. Hey, we're going to the video. Okay, what is symbiosis?
It is a close, long relation.
Yes, close, long relationship. It's a relationship between two species or two living organisms. This relation will last for a long time and they will be close to each other. That means somehow they are going to have a kind of direct interaction between them for a long time. Okay, so which is completely different than predation, because as I said, predation is just a temporary relationship. Okay, just having for a short time. But symbiosis is actually not like this. It's a closely, okay, closely and long period, okay, relationship between two species. This symbiosis relationship could be differentiated into one of the three types which we mentioned before, or which you watched it, okay? Mutualism, parasitism, and commensalism. Okay, suppose that you find what the difference between these types of the interactions. Okay, so next time we're gonna talk on them in details, but I need each one to just mention 2 or 3 examples, okay, of each one. So each one, that means you try to find 2 examples for each relationship: parasitism, commensalism, mutualism, and we are gonna discuss them inshallah next session. Okay, guys. So after you already watch the video, you find, suppose that you found what the difference between them. So keep searching more about, okay, examples of mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism. So any hard question here, guys?
No.
Any hard question for today's lesson?
No, thank you.
No.
Okay, guys. See you
No.
next time and goodbye.